you will not find that in Berlin where I come from.
솔직히 이제는 부정할 수가 없습니다. 할리우드 스타들까지 한국에서 살고 싶다는 말을 꺼내기 시작했고 전 세계 외국인들 역시 한국을 그저 여행지가 아니라 언젠가는 살아보고 싶은 나라로 바꿔 부르고 있습니다. 지금 이 순간 세계는 한국이라는 나라 자체가 가진 묘하게 사람을 끌어당기는 공기에 빠져들고 있죠. 도대체 무엇이 이들을 이토록 붙잡아두는 걸까요? 우선 한국에 오면 이상하게 마음이 풀린다고 합니다.
I don't know what it is, but I will try to explain what I mean. There is something about Seoul, like about the city, that makes me feel so at home. Obviously, I'm not native, right? We don't have to talk about that, right?
심지어 한국어를 잘 못하는데도 여기가 집 같다고 말하는데요.
I don't speak the language, but I feel so at home. I feel so safe. I feel so comfortable, even though I know, like, almost no one here. But just being able to walk around, navigate through life here in Seoul, talk to people.
우리는 매일 겪기 때문에 소중함을 잘 모르지만 외국인들의 눈에는 이곳이 전혀 다른 세상처럼 보인다고 합니다.
People are nice most of the time, to be honest. That's amazing too, because you will not find that in Berlin where I come from. Every single little corner is like aesthetic. It's somehow charming too. There's like so many places you can go, so many people you can get to know, so many conversations that you can make here in this city.
그러다 한국에 한번 스며들면 어느 순간 빠져나올 수 없게 되죠.
Because I don't know, it's just a lot. It's beautiful. I love it. I love every single little thing about it. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. I feel safe. I feel good. I just feel good.
한국인들에게는 그저 평범한 하루지만 누군가에게는 인생을 바꾸는 결정적인 순간이 됩니다. 캐나다에서 온 맷도 그중 한 사람이었는데요. 2012년 우연히 한국 땅을 밟은 그는 처음엔 그저 스쳐 지나갈 여행지라고 생각했습니다. 하지만 단 한 번의 경험이 그의 인생 방향을 완전히 바꿔놓았죠. 캐나다에서 영화 감독으로 일하던 그는 참여 예정이던 작품이 무산되며 방향을 잃었고 친구의 초대로 홍콩을 거쳐 우연히 한국에 오게 됩니다. 그리고 이곳에서 전혀 예상하지 못한 장면들을 마주하게 되는데요.
I got out of the station. I felt immediately that Korea was a different place than I had in mind, with some parts of it a bit older than I expected, and no English on a lot of the signs. I walked around the area looking for my motel, but couldn't find it, and I was about to experience my first moment that made me fall in love with Korea. I had a printed piece of paper in English with the name and address of my motel, so I decided to walk into the Family Mart convenience store, which has since changed to CU, to ask for help. We couldn't communicate at all, but the worker briskly grabbed my arm, took me outside, he locked the door to the convenience store with a bike lock, and started to search together with me. We walked around over and over, looking for it, until finally some older guys having a drink outside all got up to help out, and they all tried so hard to eventually find it for me, as the sign was only written in Korean, and my pronunciation was so different from what they expected. I'll back up a bit here. I think I looked a bit unapproachable at the time in the West, kind of like a stereotypical ski bum, so I was used to receiving the cold shoulder from people, and I was always the one who got the extra random security checkup at the airport. But to have this many people not judge me whatsoever, without even speaking the same language, and spend all of their energy just to help me, was something I never experienced before. I felt a new emotion that day, and went to sleep almost in tears from how touched I was. Similar to when the convenience store man helped me my first time in Korea. I was just about to leave the country to Canada after a really nice trip, walking a little way to catch the airport bus, when an old halmoni, or grandmother, with a bent-over back saw me walking alone in the rain. She didn't even say anything to me. She just put her umbrella over my head, walked to the bus stop together, and waited with me for about 30 minutes, getting wet herself in the process, just to make sure I was dry and caught the bus safely. There was no roof on the bus stop at the time, so there was no way to shelter both of us properly. I kept on trying to push the umbrella over her head, but she insisted on keeping me dry. I was completely touched, filled with emotions I'd never felt before. This might sound a bit crazy, but I believe life is constantly giving us signs to push us in different directions. And if we're in tune with our inner voice and intuition, we can choose to follow these signs to get closer to the path we truly want inside. For me, it just so happened to be a few very kind strangers in Korea, treating me in a way I'd never been treated before.
길을 잃은 외국인을 위해 가게 문을 잠그고 함께 길을 찾아주는 사람. 비를 맞고 서 있는 낯선 외국인을 위해 30분 동안 아무 말 없이 우산을 들어주는 사람. 이건 특별한 이벤트도 연출도 아닙니다. 그저 한국에서는 그냥 일어나는 일이었죠. 그 순간 맷은 이곳을 사랑하게 될 것을 직감했다고 합니다. 그렇게 시작된 인연은 어느덧 12년이라는 시간이 되었고 그는 지금도 여전히 한국에 살며 이 나라를 사랑한다고 말합니다.
And people who aren't flexible typically don't thrive when moving here from other countries. But for me, it's almost a perfect fit. A country with deep roots and traditions that go back thousands of years. A country that's been attacked over and over, occupied, and still, it never stops fighting. A country with endless passion, where the people keep it developing and progressing, building new transportation systems and infrastructure, protesting and letting their voices be heard. Surprising considering how seldom you hear politics being talked about in public, or even just showing up to work every day and giving it their all. I'm not Korean and I never will be, but despite all my flaws, this country has always accepted me more than I've deserved. The DMZ is a highly sensitive area, so much so that you need to install an app on your phone that tracks your location the whole time you visit the observatory and keep your phone on. You need to watch an educational video to know what you're allowed to do, and to be honest, it feels like I'm the only one who feels any sense of nervousness here. Everyone just looked so relaxed, enjoying their snacks, and a lot of people not even paying full attention to the video. After finishing, I started driving up to the observatory, a 10-kilometer drive where you have to go through a military checkpoint where everyone has huge machine guns and they inspect your vehicle. A bit scary for me, but back to my point. The whole situation with North Korea is out of everyone's control. Nobody truly knows if North Korea will attack or not, so the people decide to focus on what they can control themselves. They can choose to wake up happy that they're doing something new today, bringing snacks for each other, and visiting the DMZ almost like a picnic, to have a good time with friends or family, and make new memories together. If they wake up every morning wondering if North Korea will attack or not, do you think they'd be able to enjoy the experience as much? It's this right here why I love living here. When people go out to have a good time together, they truly put in as much effort as possible to enjoy the present moment. And so for me, instead of worrying about what's going on in this world or what I need to do for the rest of the day, I can also choose to just enjoy the views, learn about all that Korea has gone through to get where it is today, but knowing this parking lot actually allows it gave me a sense of relaxation. Also one of my favorite parts of Korea. Sometimes they have facilities like this, completely free for anyone to use, and totally safe. I can feel at ease and comfort knowing that nobody's gonna mess with me, and if anyone does, there are lots of friendly older couples beside me doing the same thing who I'm sure would give a helping hand if needed.
우리에겐 너무나 익숙해서 그저 스쳐 지나가는 일상의 풍경들. 하지만 그 장면 하나하나가 누군가에게는 특별함이 됩니다. 수천 년의 시간을 지나 이 땅에 쌓여온 온기와 정. 그 힘이 지금 전 세계 사람들의 마음을 흔들고 있습니다. 끝까지 봐주신 분들 진짜 감사합니다. 여러분 한 분 한 분이 이 채널의 힘입니다. 댓글로 여러분 생각 꼭 남겨주시고요. 좋아요와 구독으로 다음 이야기에도 동행해주세요. 다음 영상에서 또 만나요. 단골이슈였습니다.